All right. Everyone up now. I need everybody up now because it's December 31st, which means it's Winter Classic Day. Winter Classic. Can we get some claps for Winter Classic? Can we get everyone on their feet for the Winter Classic?
Let's go. LFG.
We are just right down the street from the stadium. We were there yesterday. Had a fun time yesterday. Just walking around, filming some content. For all of those that have not seen the clip, please go on Instagram right now and watch it. Enjoy it.
Share it.
Give it a like. And put in the comments, try to find the deepest cut of the deep cuts when it comes to random Blackhawks players.
Quick, everybody name a random Blackhawks player. Go.
Rob Klinkhammer.
Oh, you already named him, though. Give me another one.
Marcus Kruger.
Nice one.
Jamal Mayers. I already said Brandon Bolig.
John Madden. Okay.
Nice.
Brandon Bolig was a good one, too. All right. Winter Classic Day, folks.
Boys.
First of all, I'm happy to be back on the show.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Feeling better?
You guys can probably hear...
This show is turning into the infirmary here.
Yeah. Everyone here is unwell. You can hear it in all of our voices.
This is my Jordan flu game performance today, boys.
Oh, my.
Christ. It just got worse.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't heard you that bad all day.
I know.
We're pushing through because this is a big day.
Somebody on the post just commented Nick Boynton. That's a good one.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a great
Nick
one.
Boynton. I think he's on the 2010 team, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
That's right.
Stanley Cup winner.
Yeah.
Nick Boynton.
Can you believe we bumped into Brian Campbell yesterday?
That was so
insane.
cool.
That was super cool.
Lee, you did a fantastic job, by the way. Like, I'm glad you were calling the shots because I'm terrible, like, with that stuff. So you did great.
Well, so we were walking like right in front of the sign on what is that? Clark and I don't know what
Clark and Addison.
Clark and Addison, and I'm a little bit behind these guys, and I look over, and I'm like, that's Brian Campbell. I was like, guys, that's Brian Campbell. We gotta get him. So I ran over. I was like, Soupy. And then his wife, so chill. His wife was awesome.
great.
Yeah.
She was like, do it.
She really played along with it.
Yeah. So that was sick.
Should we like mention the vlog and stuff like Winter Classic?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, so we're doing a vlog this week. Obviously, there's a lot going on around town, and we're documenting it all on our cameras. Raven is, tagging along. We're gonna hit the Fan Fest today a little bit. I think after, at least me and Raven are gonna go check it out at the very least. Yeah, I don't know. Justin and I are going to the game. Lee can't go to the game, sadly, which is brutal, but.
F in the chat for Lee.
It's so depressing, dude.
But we're going to put the vlog out, and we're going to the college games this weekend, too. I'm going to all 4 college games. I think these 2 are going to tag along
I'll make a way
with
for
me
one.
at some point.
I should hopefully be there for like the late Saturday game.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. If you're at the Fan Fest today and you see us, like, come up, say hello. We'll be there. Definitely, like, say what's up. Give us a hug, whatever. Yeah, that'll be really cool. And then the vlog will come out sometime next week, right? Yeah. And we're also doing a longer version of the clip we put out today, too.
Yeah.
So,
which will be that's going to be really funny.
But wait, there's more.
yeah. So that'll probably come out later in the week, maybe on Saturday or something like that. We'll put that out. But, yeah. And that's all the content, I think.
Shout out to everybody in chat.
Show tomorrow, show Friday.
Yes. Yeah, big week this week.
What did you say?
Just shout out to everyone in chat. They're going crazy right now. Everyone's fired up for this Winter Classic.
Yeah, shout out to Raven, too. Fantastic job on the clip. Really well.
Yeah, Raven smashed it. And also the director of photography holding the camera down.
I was there for moral support. I was a cheerleader.
We needed you.
So we went to the basement today. We went to Gretzky's basement this morning. We were the first people in Gretzky's basement. Yeah, we got
there at 8 a.m.
Rocking the hoodie right now.
That was a cool place. That was tripped out, man. That was nice.
Yeah, it was a cool vibe in there.
Yeah.
So we got okay. Let's do first favorite part of it.
His first point puck or his first goal puck.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I would say favorite part was meeting the co-creator of Bar Down. That was really cool.
Oh yeah, Jesse.
Yeah,
Jesse was really cool.
Yeah. Really nice guy.
Yeah,
really
he was
nice
awesome guy.
Yeah, my favorite part was probably a lot of like the Canada Cup stuff that they had. Like a lot of there was like a luggage tag that was like a CCCP luggage tag that I thought was really cool. They had like a WHA All-Star game jersey from him too, which was awesome.
They had an 84 Canada Cup jersey, Wayne Gretzky Canada Cup jersey.
True.
They actually got that for Christmas, so that was pretty funny. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was super fun. His
Crazy
kids are really nice.
Yeah.
Trevor, Ty, Tristan, they're like crushing it with that. And Trevor sat and talked to me for like 15 minutes, which was really nice of him. So they're all really good guys. And then we met Jesse Kirsch after. Jesse Kirschenbaum. So
That's right. Yeah.
I think his first ever skates were there. And I
Oh,
thought
Yeah, they
yeah.
were tiny.
they were so cool to just be like, wow, like this was really the beginning of
By the
everything
way,
for him.
they had his dad's skates too, Walter Gretzky. It was awesome.
And check out the memorabilia. Like, I forgot that Wayne Gretzky's NHL debut was against the Blackhawks.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that. That's pretty cool.
They had like the program, or like a blown up size of what the ticket was from
Yeah.
that game. It was really cool.
Hawks won 4-2. Yeah.
Did they really?
That's right. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's so sick. All right.
I'm scared to get into this game.
Oh gosh.
You're the pessimistic one. I think me and Tassos are feeling pretty good about it, I think.
Yeah.
I also noticed that whenever I get like really pessimistic on here, they start to do a little better. So maybe that's part of it.
So you're
but
trying to speak it into existence.
yeah, maybe we'll go with that. But this team hasn't given me any reason to feel good about them the past week and a half, the past couple games. We talked about it on the show yesterday. Just this is what the season is built up to. Like this is the amount of
season.
Yeah, the whole season. It's our Super Bowl, like quite literally. Like we're not joking. Like that's what
Stanley Cup.
they've been like marketing this game to like the national audience more so recently. But for Hawks fans, we've been seeing stuff about this all year
St.
long.
Louis Blues versus Connor Bedard.
Yeah.
That's
Literally.
basically that's the way they've been marketing it.
Yeah.
Because who else on this Blackhawks team are you going to promote? There is nobody. Yeah.
But we're playing the St. Louis Blues, who are okay.
They're mid.
They've been better since bringing in Jim Montgomery.
Mid.
They have, and also Robert Thomas. I was looking at Robert Thomas is over a point per game. So he's tearing it up, and he's a stud. But I just their depth isn't super impressive.
I will say though, the games that they've lost, they still look pretty good.
Yeah, they
And-
stay in games like
Like that Buffalo Sabres game they lost. Like I know there's no excuse to ever lose to the Buffalo Sabres these days,
We
but
lost
we
got blown out by
no
them.
excuse, no excuse.
Yeah.
They like outshot. Like they had twice the shots that the Sabres did that game. So I don't know if that counts for much, but you know.
if you were betting on this game, who would you bet on?
I bet on the Hawks because
Yeah, I'd
for
bet on
money
the
line, I'd
Hawks.
probably be.
No, but if you had to bet like $100, you're telling me you would bet on the Hawks?
Maybe I'm being too optimistic. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
It just feels like they're due. Like the fact they've been playing so badly, almost I see as a reverse effect where like the team, hopefully will have a response here, bounce back from the last couple of rough games. It's easy to forget they're playing well before the Christmas break, so hopefully they can get back on track here. Yeah.
Brian Harrison chat asked me, Lee, let me ride your locks for tonight. Edmonton Oilers over 3.5 goals is my lock of the night. So do
What
with
about your
that what
Winter
you will.
Classic locks?
Now they're gonna get shut out.
My Winter Classic lock would probably be, I don't know, I didn't look at the point props or
Betsy
anything.
Gold.
But no, dude, I feel like random players score in the Winter Classic. You know,
You're probably right about that.
like I feel like
True.
we're gonna see Ilya Mikheyev score a goal today.
he would have the lone goal too, like a 4-1 win or something for the Blues. I don't think that's what's going to happen, but I could see it.
Or a Craig Smith off of like a broken play. Yeah. You know.
I'd be surprised if Betsy didn't do something today. He tends to step up in the bigger games. You know that NHL would cream their pants if he did something today too. I would as well.
Yeah, I'm Jesus Christ. I know that would be ideal for Bedsy to have his first career hat trick today.
I like that. I just said goal and you said hat trick. That's even better.
But
hell yeah.
But I mean, you just know that everybody going to the sports book and their mom are betting on Bedsy to score today.
You already know it. You already know it. That's what we do.
So not the sharpest play, but what did you think of the lineup that is
it's interesting
proposed?
Here. I like Turbo with Nazar. I think that should be the second line, not the third line. And then I think Mikheyev's still there with Tavro too. They've kind of slowed down a little bit lately, but Nazar, we want to get him going. Like 1 assist in 8 games, but he's been playing well. I think he's due though. Again with Turbo, I think those two could cook. So I like that change actually.
How cool would it be if he put one in the net today? Nazar?
That'd be great. That'd be
awesome.
Get his first goal of the season. I think he's so due. I keep saying it. If you've been listening to the show, you know that. But like, he's been playing too good. He's got to get rewarded one of these days. And he's a confident player too. I think he'd step up in a game like this.
Peter Mrazek starting in goal today too. Does that
I
surprise
don't know
you
about
guys?
that one. It doesn't surprise me. I would have started Soderblom. Jesus Christ, I sound like RFK today. This cold is something else.
You really do.
Cheryl.
I quit smoking with Chantix.
Cheryl, the red dye.
That's funny. I just lost my fucking train of
Yeah,
thought.
I mean,
Peter
I'm not
Mrazek, Arvid
surprised.
Soderblom.
Oh, Peter Mrazek.
Yeah.
I think that it's just that Peter Mrazek is supposed to be the number one goalie, and so they're like, we
he's the
got
starting goalie.
I think we all. I feel like we all probably agree that Soderblom's playing better. Honestly, this whole season.
His last
but
game was rough, but that wasn't him. I think the team just let him out to dry. So, but like he would have had to play so well to give him no choice. I think the plan was kind of to rest Peter, and that's why they started Arvid last game.
So this matchup, these teams, this is the story of actually starting the guy and having the starter have worse numbers than the backup, because Arvid Soderblom's numbers are better than Peter Mrazek
course.
by a mile
Oh,
here
yeah,
now, which
much
is
better.
super shocking to say. I mean, only 2 fewer wins in 6 fewer games, 907 save percentage versus 897. And then you look at the St. Louis Blues, and Jordan Binnington is getting the start today, which
Is
if
that
you're
correct?
banking on a Hawks win, that might be one of the reasons why you're looking at it.
Yeah,
goal
Jordan
fest.
Binnington,
His stats against Hawks aren't good, right?
well, his stats in general are. His stats against everybody aren't
Hoffer's
good.
been better.
Hoffer's been.
Yeah.
Hear this out. Jordan Binnington, 9-14-3, 293 GAA, 895 save percentage.
Yikes.
Ooh.
Joel Hofer is 8-3-1 with a 275 and a 905.
And scored in Michigan on Jordan Binnington, Connor Bedard. He's saving the sequel for today. That's being delusional, but I think he'll at least get something.
But if you're Jim Montgomery and I've been pushing for the Hawks to give Soderblom a run of games. When they did, they won 3 games in a row. Shocker. Wow. If you're Jim Montgomery and you're the St. Louis Blues, and clearly they fired Drew Bannister, and maybe part of that was because Montgomery was available at the time, and they just wanted to go get their guy. But I think the goal in St. Louis is to make the playoffs, correct?
You would think. I think the team's good enough on paper to do it, but I don't think they will.
But if you're in tough, and they're in tough right now, you need to win. If you're the Blues, you need to rip off
Well,
like
they
4
have
or
to
5
climb
wins
a
in a
mountain
row.
because it's
They
not
need a
even
2019 type run again.
So start Hofer then.
Yeah, and it's not even for them. It's at this point, it's not even just about winning. It's about those couple teams above them also need to lose, because it's like if they're going to make the playoffs, they're going to have to beat out 1 or 2 pretty good teams to do it.
They're currently 4 points out of a playoff spot. They're 4 points behind Vancouver, but they've played 3 more games.
3 more. Yeah.
And they've played the most games out of any team realistically hunting down that wild card spot, because I don't say Seattle's realistically hunting down that wild card spot.
Yeah, no, they're even more mid than they are. For
I
sure.
don't realistically, I don't think St. Louis is either, but they're trying.
They got the right coach. I mean, that was a great hire. Dave Montgomery's one of the best coaches in hockey, so that was a good move by them. It's going to pay off in the long run, but maybe not this year.
Yeah, I think that they're going to go with Mrazek, though.
Well, they are going with Mrazek.
But the reason is because Kyle Davidson has these guys that he brought in and signed, and that's who he wants to be the team. I think you see the same thing. If Martinez, if this is his first game back, it's like we really had to rush Alec Martinez to get back for this, but it's because
Winter Classic.
Yeah, it's like that
Martinez
was
isn't playing today, though, is he? I don't know if he's
he was
cleared
on
yet.
that he was on that lineup.
Correct. Well, they had 7 defensemen there.
Yeah, but I mean he was listed down there with Crevier.
Craig
So
Smith is back, though. Craig Smith was activated. He's on the 4th line. Kurashev's out, so he takes over that
Yikes,
slot.
dude.
That just shows you the season he's at. He's getting scratched for the Winter Classic. That's yikes. But
I hope that it's just them trying to shop these guys. They know everybody's going to be watching this game. Hopefully Peter Mrazek has a really good game, and then we can maybe trade him for something. Because we've said it on the show before, you can't let Arvid Soderblom at this point walk if your other goalie options are Brossoit and Mrazek.
yeah, I'm with you on that.
So
Yeah, I don't know. My only thought, and I actually did want to put in my 2 cents too on the Kevin Korchinski, because I know you guys talked about it yesterday a little bit, but I think sending that kid down before the Winter Classic is a big, Like, I think
Jersey
it's,
sales,
like,
too.
Jersey sales one, but just like think of that kid's morale.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. 100%.
It's the worst
It
timing.
feels like
The
a
worst
total
timing.
slap in the face. That's what we said yesterday.
Either
It's
he
like,
had to have known, or you just crushed that kid's confidence, because if he didn't know, then you're talking he might have gotten tickets for his family. He might have gotten them plane tickets to come out to watch. Like, you have no idea.
Yeah.
Right?
I know a guy kind of does what I does, make memes and stuff, on Instagram, and he got a Korchinski Winter Classic jersey, and he's pissed, man. He is so mad. They said,
Really?
wow. It's like they couldn't wait one game. I don't know, 2 games, I guess. I think the timing is brutal. I think it sends the wrong message to Kevin. If I were him, I'd be pissed. Rightfully so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
Can you read off at least the bottom pairing? What is the bottom pairing?
Martinez, Crevier. I don't know why Crevier. I'd have Kevin up here ahead of him. I think
It's
that's
like,
down because of
seriously?
Martinez getting back, but I'd have him over Kaiser too, to be honest. I know Kaiser's older, but I've not been impressed.
I saw some rumblings of like Nazar's just staying up until the Winter Classic because they're selling his jersey.
I got his jersey,
and
but
if-
it hasn't arrived yet.
Yeah,
So
so
I
you're
guess
one of the
that-
guys
yeah.
who got.
I'm borrowing my mom's Bedard with a classic jersey, so yeah.
No, but if that's true, that just kind of stinks, That like, I don't know.
Business.
We've been pretty adamant about like wanting these guys to be up on the Hawks, and I don't know. As the days go on, I'm on Twitter a lot, and I see a lot of people arguing. I've seen a lot of people make cases for bringing up Nazar and Korchinski in general was a mistake, and I don't agree with that at
No,
all.
me neither.
Me neither.
Let them make mistakes.
Yeah.
The teams in last.
Grow in the NHL. They're 20 years old. They're not like teenagers, right? You gotta let these guys develop, right? And you gotta see what they can do at the NHL level. I think Nazar, again, I think the stats don't tell the whole story. They don't tell the whole story of Korchinski. You look at 0 points in 9 games. He wasn't playing well, but he was. He was making some mistakes, sure, some errors, but I thought compared to last year, he just seemed so much more confident. And Nazar too, 1 assist in 8 games though, but I think he's been playing well. I think he's due. I think hopefully he'll have a big game today and convince them not to send him down. That'd be nice.
I think that this is like these are the game like this is a game and like moment that these guys can like imprint their their everything to these
learn
Blackhawks
from
fans.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't even know what word
It's an
I'm trying to say,
experience.
but like
The young guys you're talking about.
yes, like Korchinski, Nazar, like this is their
Like if Frank Nazar went out today and had a hat trick.
Yeah. Oh, my God, he'd
that's-
be forever like retires
That's his coming
jersey
out
now.
party. That's his coming out party.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
that's like a little bit of a joke, but seriously, like this is the opportunity. These are your guys
Step
that
up
you've
in the big
drafted
moments.
that are
Yeah.
going to be a part of this team going forward. Why wouldn't you try to play
It's a
all
playoff
of? Why wouldn't
atmosphere,
you try
right?
to play all of them in this game?
It's a playoff atmosphere of the regular season. It's the marquee matchup of the year, right?
Because if you're keeping Nazar up to sell jerseys, shit. If he's same thing with Korchinski. What if Korchinski had a great game, and then it's like all the fans are going to fall in love with these guys. These are the opportunities to do that. And so yeah, I think sending Korchinski's down is like so stupid for a multitude of reasons, but yeah, it's can't be good for his confidence. Like that would suck. Imagine being in that position
Thinking you're playing in the Winter Classic and then
and then not
Dude.
like just a couple days before, and then he's seeing all this like this whole circus around it and how much fun everyone's having and all the media and
doesn't get to participate,
all these
yeah.
guys out there on the ice and he just has to watch it now.
He's almost like the kids that got left off of the World Junior squad watching Canada lose to Latvia.
So if the Hawks lose today, he'll be liking all the posts and stuff. Like
Yeah,
where
Kevin
Brock
Korchinski
was.
liking the final score post of the Hawks getting pumped.
That'd be
Really bad. That would not be good.
That'd not be good, but like at the same time, be like, yeah, I can't really blame him. I'd do the same thing in his shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's keeping Crevier in and sending Korchinski down just seems like so nearsighted
He's
of a
just
decision.
Not an AHL player. He's an AHL guy. I don't understand it, man.
It seems like you're trying to shoehorn something that just doesn't work. You know?
Yeah, no, I don't get it either. No.
Okay. 4 straight losses heading into the Winter Classic. And you also have here, Justin, the Hawks are 0-4 all time in the Winter Classic.
That's another
They're
reason.
horrible
Like people would
outside.
think
Horrific.
People would say that's why they're going to lose today. I look at that as they are long past due, man, and I will be there. They did win the 2014 Stadium Series, which I was present. So That's my hope. That's my delusion going to this game. Also, it's their second time at Wrigley, but it's funny. 4 Winter Classics. This is the first time they've been back to Chicago though in the Winter Classic because 2015 was Washington D.C., 2017 was St. Louis, 2019 was Notre Dame. Right? They did have 2014 Stadium Series at Soldier Field, but second time in Chicago. Second time Wrigley, second time against the Blues. They faced them in 2017 and lost. So a lot of seconds in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. I mean, if you look at the streak, the fact that they're, I don't know. I think the St. Louis Blues should be a sizable favorite in this game. Honestly.
I mean, I don't know about like their favorite, but like I push back on sizable. I don't know about that one. I'm not that sold on that team. I know we suck. We get that, but like, and this is a team that tends to play better against better teams as well. That's another thing, right? They tend to step up in moments like this.
Yeah, but this is not a better team. This is the most middle of the pile team in the NHL.
Yeah, that's true though. That's true.
So
it's a fair point. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to be a downer. Look, if Nazar Bedsy can score today, oh my gosh.
That's honestly like that's all I need, right? As much as I love to see a win, if those two are producing, and not just them, like a Reichel too, like any of the young guns that are future of this team, like you want to see them come out in this game and really put on a show on national television, right?
You can't you can't have a disappointing performance today.
You at least need a fun, entertaining game. You can't get blown out. Like what we saw the last 2 games cannot happen tonight.
Absolutely.
If it happens, then we're having our Steve Dangle moment in the post game show, man.
Yeah. If you come away from a Winter Classic game and you're like, oh, those guys didn't really work very hard.
Oh my gosh, they just get speed bagged tonight.
They just get blown out. Oh, I mean, the morale is already low enough as it is. Like, it would reach a low point. I think that there'd be some consequences as a result of that.
Consequences,
like you said.
yes.
But on the result,
winter would be coming.
The winter is coming. Yeah, the Game of Thrones, good show.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, though, if you win this game, it's like, man, whatever happens the rest of the season, at least we won the marquee event. At least we won the Winter Classic.
No, exactly.
Maybe they could ride a momentum. They could ride that wave the rest of the year. Like, we're not even halfway through this season yet. There's still a lot of games left. We're dead last, but there's still a lot to play for here. There's still a long way to go. So I know it's been a rough 2024, but this is the last day of the year. Let's end it in a high note, right? Why not?
Yeah, I know I've been a little pessimistic, but there are two sides to the coin. Like if we win 4-3 and Bedsy and Nazar both score, it's like I'll forget about everything else. I'll forget that I've been paying $20 a month to CHSN, which this game's not on CHSN, by the way, guys, if you didn't know.
Also not being broadcasted in Canada to my knowledge.
Are you serious?
Yeah, not on TSN or Sportsnet, from what I was told by some people, and some of our Canadian listeners want to fact check me. Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal.
Who's running this show, man? Makes no sense.
What does Dangle say? They're gonna have to get on the ARM80.
YARM80 Plus.
The YARM80 Plus.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. That is wild.
Yeah, apologies to all our Canadian viewers if that's true.
We love y'all, but I hope
tell us if you're able to watch it.
World Juniors though after the game, USA versus Canada. I'm looking forward to that as well. Honestly, probably I'm excited for that game as this game, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. We could talk about it all day. It really is the biggest game of the season.
Oh yeah.
And I bet you some of these like execs and people in hockey operations and our front office are a little. They're sweating a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, especially after those last couple games. If this ends up being a dud, it's going to look bad on them.
You're not exactly coming into this game as the last place team on a 4-game losing streak after, like you said, consecutive blowouts. You're not exactly coming into this game with a lot of momentum, right? A lot of buzz compared to most Winter Classics, I would say. Mm-hmm. So it's like, and if the game goes bad, that's only going to be worse. So Hawks, I'd use that as motivation, right?
Yeah, if this massive nationally broadcasted game leaves like non-Blackhawks fans talking about how horribly constructed this roster is,
oh God,
Kyle Davidson's just going to be a
sweating,
bum dog.
I want to sweating no matter how cold it is out there.
I want a camera on him during this game. Oh, bro,
I don't even know if that like I'd have like if it's going bad, I might have like secondhand embarrassment. Honestly,
yeah, no, that's real.
You gotta be honest.
You also talked about on the show yesterday that the last Road to the Winter Classic episode drops right before the game.
Which, I get it for the TV people, for the live people who are at the game. That seems like kind of a dick move. I don't know. It's like we can't watch it until after the game, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. But it should be interesting. That's been pretty entertaining to watch, for sure. See more behind the scenes and, yeah.
We don't have any inside word as to what the walk-in outfit might be for the Blackhawks.
Hall gave a little bit of a hint. Yeah.
Really? What was it?
He just said like it'd be something that pays homage to the city and the people of Chicago who like work hard or something. So I mean, take that what you will. That could be anything. I
So
feel
either
like.
they're going to
Are
come
they
dressed
coming
as
dressed as plumbers?
construction workers, maybe?
CTA workers, boys.
Yeah, it's Chicago.
Is that what it is?
Blue
Imagine
collar
they're all-
Chicago
I mean,
people.
that's what I would.
Imagine they're all cops.
Jeez.
We're probably gonna see that soon. I think it's like
CTA.
12:30 or something. They roll out, so we might see that. During
Maybe
the
it's
show.
firemen. Remember we were seeing
We
Swaggy
did
P
see-
doing the skills in front of the firehouse yesterday.
Yeah.
A baseball uniform for the
Firemen
Cubs would be the
would
easy
be a
play,
good
but they
one.
probably
Is
won't do
that?
that.
But is that like stolen valor? Like, can you wear
I mean, I don't think you can be like
What?
full
just wearing like a
different person, like firefighters.
firefighter's
actual
uniform?
uniform.
I don't know that it's stolen valor.
I don't think it's that.
I think it might be a little stolen valor, but I think the firefighters is actually a good guess.
That's a good guess.
Yeah,
That's a good guess.
That's a good guess. Yeah.
CTA workers is a good guess too, Raven. I thought they might like come. You remember when the Bruins came in like the
just come
old
in-
school Red Sox?
They just come
Yeah, I
in
was gonna do
yelling.
that for the Cubs. Yeah,
It'd be cool.
Just
Come in
Wrigley.
yelling
Yeah,
at
heritage.
everyone.
Yeah. They could dress as gangsters too.
Oh, I guess I was Lee and was spreading misinformation. The game is on
They're
CBC
late,
in
but
Canada.
they get there. They come out late.
Oh, wait, so they're playing the game in Canada.
I guess so. I
Where
guess-
did we hear that from?
Sorry, I heard it from somebody in
okay.
Canada.
All right, well-
Somebody in Canada was telling me that they were having trouble watching it, and then somebody said it's on CBC.
Okay,
So-
CBC for Canadian viewers. You're all back.
Oh, so we were tweaking on that.
Oh, man, wonderful. All good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tassos, yesterday on the show, Justin and I had a little bit of an argument about the NHL playing on Christmas Day. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think the Winter Classic should be on Christmas Day. When I heard you have this take, I really enjoyed it. And I first of all, the NHL doesn't know how to have nice things. How many games are there today? 13 or something stupid like
Why
that.
there's so
So
many
dumb.
other games? They're taking eyeballs
That's
off the Winter
ridiculous.
Classic.
Like almost every team in the league is playing today.
I'm gonna look it up
Juniors, too.
exactly. Like, see, and the World Juniors is going on.
Yeah.
Canada, USA, which we could talk about at the very end here for
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
for
brief
sure.
second. But yeah, like
Well, that
that's
should be the only game,
ridiculous.
That should be the
Like
only
you
game.
think of like the first Winter Classic, the Buffalo Pittsburgh game. It literally looked like it was being played inside of a snow globe that you just shook up, and now. We're moving games. They moved the games this year. The NHL moved the games because of the college football playoffs tomorrow. That's why it was pushed back a day.
That's crazy.
So, but you're telling me that like the NHL is getting pushed around by college football?
Yeah, they shouldn't.
No.
That's
And-
not a good look.
And I don't know. It just doesn't really make sense to have so many games on the day, and also the holiday. It's New Year's Eve, but it's like New Year's Eve is a day that people generally go out.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a stay in kind of holiday.
And the first is the opposite. Like I don't know why it's only been January 1st. Yeah, like you said, they changed it this year. But yeah, I mean, I'd be curious if the viewership is like Hawks Blues is more of a marquee matchup than Kraken Golden Knights. So that should help from that regard.
Whereas, I mean, if you have the Winter Classic on
Kraken
Christmas
Golden
Day,
Knights was a wild matchup last year.
Yeah, well, is that
Yeah,
one of
that's so random.
the least viewed Winter Classics of all time? Am I wrong in saying that?
Could we get some info on that?
I,
Right?
that's why the Hawks, people complain about the Hawks being the Winter Classic all the time, but it's like people watch the big market teams and Wrigley Field, right? I mean, that's like the most historic ballpark in America, maybe after Fenway. So yeah,
it's not our fault for being like the most, one of the most iconic franchises in jerseys. Like
don't hate the player, hate the game.
and one of the biggest markets. Like it's not our fault.
Does part of you wish it was the Red Wings playing?
Yes, I think that would have been awesome. Right, a rematch of 2009, Kane versus Bedard. I
That'd
think
be
that would have been better.
crazy.
Plus, I know the Red Wings rivalry isn't the same as 2009, but I think it would do wonders at kind of bringing that back. But I know the Blues are our biggest rival now, so I get it. I understand why it's the Blues, but divisional matchup too. But I think Red Wings would have been.
If it weren't for Kane though, I think I'd rather it be the Blues.
yeah, that's fair because
To brink it? No.
No, I don't care.
the Blues are a more interesting
It's
team.
it's just not even. I don't even care about how interesting they are. It's like the Blues were also one of our rivals, and I think it's nice to play different teams because then you'd really have. If it was Hawks Red Wings again, they'd be like, oh my god, it's the same team. Like
But the Hawks and Blues have played each other before too in the Winter Classic. It's a rematch from 2017. So either way,
Yeah, I guess.
But I mean, they played the Wings last time they're at Wrigley. To be fair, yeah. To be fair,
To be fair,
20 what was it last year's
Blackhawks
Winter Classic was the least viewed with 1.1 million viewers.
I got
It's the
that.
lowest ever.
I knew I saw that somewhere.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine they did like Rangers Leafs on Christmas Day?
Oh, it also marks the 4th consecutive edition that has drawn fewer than 2 million viewers.
wow.
Wow.
It is the firefighters.
Yeah, they just
They are
posted
the
the Hawks.
No
Firefighters.
way.
Yeah.
Did I call that
You called
shit?
that.
Yeah.
Lee Crosman is on fire today, bro. He's on one.
Let him cook.
Let this man cook.
The stolen valor.
The outfit's actually really cool. Look at this. It's super cool.
Yeah, waiting for it to show up to do all the build up.
Yeah, I
they're
know,
showing
I
me
know. Oh my
Alex
gosh.
Vlasic's goofy mug right
This is
now.
great podcasting.
Yeah, elite.
Yeah. No, so it is the fire department. I don't
nice.
think. I think it's like a sweater though, or something like that. I don't know that
Okay.
they're coming like in the full,
Okay.
you
Yeah,
know,
that's
fire
cool, though.
resistant gear. Tire them out before the game. Play a game before the game.
The Hawks they always do a good job with that, especially their pregame videos too. Like they tend to like showcase right, like the average blue collar Chicago worker and stuff, and that's like everybody. I like that stuff. That's cool.
Somebody commented Richard Panic on
That's a great.
I
Poll.
mean,
awesome.
like somebody commented Brian Smolinski. Somebody like the names we're getting
Yeah,
are
are sick.
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
that was fun filming that yesterday. We got a lot more planned today too. Big week for us here.
And I should mention too, we should mention that like everybody we met, like all the creators, all the fans too, but like all the creators that were there, they're working, they're busy. You know, like Grinelli took time with us, like he was super nice.
Oh, yeah, they were
Reagan
great.
Rust was super nice. Swaggy P was really nice. Who else?
We bumped into
Jesse
Chippy,
Kirsch
but
was
couldn't
good.
get him in the video, unfortunately.
Yeah, we did bump
Yeah, I
into
saw
Chippy.
it.
That fist
I was
bump,
like, Coach Chippy.
Yeah. Toe drag release.
He was being shuttled off to the
Yeah,
next
yeah, that
thing,
kid's too showtime now.
Yeah, no, he's got
unfortunately.
insane aura. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, maybe those guys make me feel small. I'm not really much compared to them, but we're working there.
Okay, and also I would like to be able to air this grievance on here. They should have invited you. Like,
Yeah.
like I know
memes.
you don't
What's
like
a
care.
polar bear doing in Arlington, Texas?
No. Like that's not the same thing as Lee being tagged in the post and interviewing all these guys. But like they had creators out there that were way less followed than you. And I think that's stupid. And that is also part of the reason why the NHL does not know what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like,
I think you give me too much credit over there.
no, I don't. I don't actually.
Yeah, being like meme culture is so prominent now. Like,
It's 2024. It's not 1994.
yeah, like it's not insane to have one of the biggest meme, especially for like the Blackhawks. Like, it's not the Blackhawks are massive as far as hockey goes, but they're not like the Golden State Warriors or the Lakers or like the Cowboys.
Yeah.
It's like if you tap in with this like with your niche audience, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
It's with people who run pages like yours.
Because in reality, like, who actually gives a crap about the creators skate? You know who does? The creators.
Yeah.
That's all that skate's for.
Yeah.
Like I saw the NHL just posted a video of Johnny Laz doing like, you know how he does like the laps around the rink with people
Pre-skate or whatever.
Yeah. He'll do like a lap where he interviews people while they're skating. I actually really like it.
Yeah.
He did one with Pat Maroon that the NHL just posted with the Blackhawks. That's cool. That's the only piece of content that I've actually seen.
Enjoyed.
That's the only thing I've seen from the creators skate. Like nobody actually. It was just so they could screw around out there and like snap pictures.
I think my invitation got lost. The Kerry picture just didn't make it to me. I don't know if that's all right.
Who's
Next year.
the hello buddy? Because he posted his.
Oh, how to hockey? Yeah.
He
Okay.
posted his the other day, which was a pretty good one. I thought it was sweet.
And they posted a video of him playing NHL '94 on the.
I don't know if that was real or if that was just
it
like
was-
edited over.
No, I think it was real.
Oh, it looks so.
Does it look fake?
It looks a little projected on there. I'll say that. But
All right. I believe you. I don't know.
Hello, buddy. This is CGI.
Well, Blackhawks social media team's got to step up their game. I think I'd do a pretty good job of running that.
Yeah, I
Hello,
just.
buddy. Check out this green screen that I have.
Yeah, I think it's pretty wild that's the problem with hockey sometimes is they miss the mark. Like they just don't get
I
it,
know.
You know?
Oh, I know.
A lot of old heads, yeah. A lot of dinosaurs in there.
We need to
Yep.
start a winter classic on Christmas hashtag. to
Actually-
save the Winter Classic.
At first, I wasn't really on board, but the more and more you talk about, the more and more it makes sense.
Think about
And
it. If
is-
that's your only game,
And is it just me, or has the Winter Classic kind of lost a bit of its luster in the last few years? I feel like it's just not quite as hyped. It's not as big of a deal as it used to be, and that would probably help revive it a little bit.
I don't know. It feels being so close to it. It feels pretty hyped up to me
Yeah,
right
I mean,
now.
it
But
is.
but
I'm
but
just-
you're,
yeah,
what
yeah.
you're saying is true.
Yeah. It was just because it's been around for a while now, right? It's like not like the early ones anymore. I mean, it's hard to top those. Like,
But what do you do to spice it up? Like not have it for a year?
no,
Put it
no,
on Christmas and make it the only game.
Yeah.
In only big markets. I don't want to see the Seattle Kraken playing an outdoor game. All right, that's what you do.
Yeah, classic teams of history and lore, right? And aura.
Yes.
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 Not southern. We want like cold markets where it actually
It's
snows.
original
It'll
six.
probably snow during this game, which would be pretty cool. Yeah.
Original six, and then there's like 4 or 5 teams outside of the original 6 that can get one. I
think
know.
67
I just heard Elliot Friedman talking about how I think every team should get one. It's like, yeah, for the Stadium Series.
Yeah, Stadium Series. That's what that's for.
Every
Yeah.
team should get a Stadium Series.
yeah.
Make the Winter Classics the original 6 in like Philly.
Like the Heritage Classic always has like the Canadian teams, right? Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Or you put it like somewhere scenic outside, kind of like they did with the Lake Tahoe games, except you do
That
it
was
somewhere
cool.
actually cold. You do
Yeah.
it like in Banff or
In the
something up
mountains.
north.
My dumbass, when they first announced that, thought they were actually playing on Lake Tahoe.
That would be sick. Imagine if they did that. They actually did it on a lake.
Yeah, like Mystery Alaska, like the movie.
Yeah, that'd be cool. David Pastrnak for breakaway, and he sinks into the ice.
Because the MLB's done like the Field of Dreams games.
Yeah.
And like those are
Oh,
fucking
that-
sick.
But that's like a ripoff of
That's
the
a
Winter
rip-off.
Classic.
That
It
first
is, it
game
is,
was
it
cinema,
is.
man. As
Yeah.
a White Sox fan, and it's been all downhill from there. But that Tim Anderson walk-off, man, oh, that was cinema. That was beautiful. But no, it's a White Sox fan. Things have gone downhill since then. Since we're playing at Wrigley, I probably shouldn't be saying that, but anyway.
See, all right, so Rager commented Thanksgiving days for football, Christmas days for the NBA. The NHL needs to have the Winter Classic on New Year's Day.
No.
Now, here's my only pushback is that the NBA can take whatever, or the NFL can take whatever day they want, right? Like, they took football, they put 3 pretty mediocre games, right? Was it 2 or 3 games this Christmas?
The NBA.
Well, Christmas
NFL.
NFL had 2.
2, and they both were like kind of mid.
They were good matchups. And the Ravens stomped the Texans, and that was supposed to be a good game.
And then the Chiefs Steelers wasn't great.
What about Christmas
that was a
Eve?
pretty good game.
Like not Christmas Day, Christmas Eve.
I don't know. No, they didn't play Christmas Eve.
Well, then that could be the NHL Day. That could be Winter
Do,
Classic.
do it on. So, but my pushback for Rager's point would be that the Christmas days for the NBA. Tell that to the NFL because they just said "fuck your Christmas Day" and took it for themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what the NHL
And
has
what
to do.
I've heard is that the NFL next year is going to put like because Christmas next year or 2025, Christmas is on Thursday, so it's not as awkward as it was this year where it was on Wednesday.
And it's Thursday Night Football.
And I heard that the NFL slate for this coming Christmas is going to squash the NBA Christmas like a bug.
yeah, because it can.
There's always going to be other sports going on. Like you talk about, NHL's for New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. Like the college football's going on. You're always going to be competing with something,
But that's the thing is, if the NHL just had one game and it was the Winter Classic on Christmas
it would beat out
at
the-
like 3:00, it could beat the NBA
Yes,
games.
I think so.
It could.
Yeah. If it's the right matchup, right location, I think.
Yeah. If you have the Edmonton Oilers play the New York Rangers or,
Florida Panthers.
no, not the
Calgary
Florida
Flames.
Panthers. The Florida Panthers
Yeah,
are
Vancouver
not
Canucks.
the team you put if you want ratings.
Somebody commented Boxing Day. Spencer commented Boxing Day. That's a good idea too. Even
Well,
though
that's
Boxing Day is
World
a big
Juniors,
World Junior
man.
Day, but
Yeah.
the NHL and the World Juniors can
Yeah.
coexist.
Yeah,
You know,
because they're doing it today. So,
Yeah. Raw USA, baby. What is a kilometer?
yeah.
yeah. I don't know. You guys got anything else? I don't really.
Want to tee up the USA can again?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Other than that, should we do final score predictions for the Winter
Oh,
Classic?
yeah,
Did
good
you guys
call.
already do that or no?
Did we do
We did-
jersey
oh,
rankings?
Jersey rankings too.
Yes.
Let's do
Yes.
that first.
Yeah.
Let's do
I
that
got
first.
my ranking here. Pull it
All
up.
right, so this is us ranking every Chicago Blackhawks outdoor jersey. Let's say, so what number outdoor game is this for the Hawks? 6 or 7?
7.
7.
Yeah, they've had 4 Winter Classics, 2 Stadium Series.
Okay, so we'll do top 3.
Okay.
Each person gets a top 3.
Okay, my top 3, 2009 Winter Classics got to be number 1. I mean, those jerseys are beautiful. I think I had an old Kane jersey. There's no way that fits me anymore. I was 7 years old. I'd say that goes 1. Maybe it's recency bias, the fact that I spent $200 on this jersey.
That'd be tight.
And $200 on a Winter Classic ticket. But I would put this one, 2025, at number 2. And I'd say number 3, I think 2014 Stadium Series was at that game as well against the Pens. Got that white and black jersey. It was pretty nice as well. So I'd say that's number 3. That's my top 3. Yeah.
That blacked out jersey was the 2014 one, right?
The black one. Yeah, that's right.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
yes,
right.
it was all but. That's my favorite. That's for me. That's the cleanest
that's
one.
elite.
That's like the cleanest Hawks jersey I think I've ever seen. I was also at that game. That was the one game that they fucking won.
That day was cold as fuck.
It was so cold out there. But that jersey is so clean. It's like the new Blackhawk logo, the full Blackhawk logo, and then just straight black jerseys. I think they're icy as hell.
So the logo like chrome too, again, like a metallic kind of feature to it. It was like it stood out.
Yeah. And then second, I'll go 2009 Winter Classic against the Wings, and then third, I'll go this one.
Yeah, this is nice. This is clean. I like it. Yeah.
My top 3 is 2009 goes first, no doubt about it. Which one was this one again?
Sofa Drive.
Which one was this one?
Was that against the
that's,
Wild?
It's either.
No.
I think it's 2019. I think.
2019.
I'm fairly certain that's 2019. The black and white one.
Let me get it. Whatever the black and white one is. That's my
Yeah.
number 2,
Yeah.
and it's a close 2 to 2009. But 2009 is just super iconic to me.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna put this year's in the 3 spot because I love like the old Montreal Canadiens style, like with the stripes in the middle and the crest on top. Like it's sick. It's sick. And I'm not like a huge like shield guy, you know. Like I don't love it. Like imagine that jersey, but with just the Blackhawk in the middle.
Ooh.
You know, like I think it might be a little cooler.
That's why I love the 2014 one is
yeah.
because it's just the Hawk head.
Yeah, but this is more.
2009 is a shield.
Retro.
It's, it's like
Yeah.
this, but the jersey's black instead of red. Yeah.
Also, I did some digging and I stand corrected. Old Time Hockey was playing.
Oh, he
NHL
was. It wasn't
94,
faked.
and it was not faked. It was actual real, which is even cooler.
Yeah, it was the 2019.
What did you
jersey.
Google and like? Did you think there was going to be like an NHL official website being like, yeah, it was
No,
fake?
I just kept watching the video over and over, and
I
I found
see.
an actual video of like him playing compared to like him just like standing next to it looking up.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, this one's unedited. Is more what I can say.
I was going to
So,
say, like, what was your search query there? The NHL was like, no, it is not fake.
Y'all want to get to your score predictions for this game?
Raven emailed Gary and got the
Yeah,
answer.
yeah. Gary messaged Raven.
Yeah, I want to say I already threw a score prediction out. Maybe it was for the USA Canada game. Maybe I mixed it up. But for
I think you guys did it for USA Canada.
You're right. Yeah. So for this game, I will say, I'm at the same score. Actually, I'm gonna say Hawks will win 4-3 in overtime against the Blues. That's what I'm gonna say. Benzie gets the OT winner.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping at least. Yeah.
I'm going to say 4-1 Hawks.
Ooh, you're more optimistic than me.
Yeah.
Wow. At least definitely. I know Lee's definitely not feeling that.
I think Bennington's going to lay an egg. 4 goals on 16 shots.
Yeah, that's fair.
5-1 Blues. Fuck this show. Fuck this team. No, I'm kidding.
You're salty. Not gonna be there.
No, stop. Yeah, I am. No, I'll go 3-2 Blackhawks. Nazar gets a point.
I like that.
Bedard scores a goal.
Yes.
Teravainen scores a goal.
There you go. Wow, you got it all covered there. Damn.
Parlay it.
All right, I like that. We're going 3 for 3. Raven, what's your prediction?
it's gonna be a good game.
Fair enough.
Raven just wants both teams to have fun.
Yeah.
Yes, both have fun
Shout
out
out
there.
that lady we ran into that said that yesterday.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that was so much fun. I think you guys are going to love the CHR vlog we got coming, the Winter Classic vlog. It's going to be cinema.
Yeah. We're going to be all over it.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
it's like only Tuesday. Like show tomorrow, show Friday.
Yeah, so much more going on. We'll have plenty of time to
Jesus.
break
Show
this
Friday
game
might be crazy. If we could
post game tonight.
If we could do that idea that we talked about, we're not going to say it on here, but if we could actually do that,
Yeah.
WJC.
Maybe big things happening Friday.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Maybe.
Is that right?
we talked about it on the
Oh,
way
we
back
did?
here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that would be really cool.
Sorry, I'm not feeling 100%, so things might go over my head here. So, yeah.
Yeah, Justin's like
I'm powering through
Flu
it, man.
medicine
This is
down
my
right
Michael
now.
Jordan flu game, man. I'm powering through this shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you guys want to break down the USA Canada game a little bit, or?
I think it's a pretty good game. I
Yeah,
know
I'm
you
looking
said
forward
like
to it.
betting wise, it's a pick 'em, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty even, right?
I think it's going to be really low scoring.
Really?
Yeah. I do.
I think Carter George is way better than Trey Augustine.
I think Augustine's been a little shaky this tournament, but I still think he's better.
I don't think Canada hasn't looked good. They haven't been scoring. Have they scored more than 4 goals
Played kind of sloppy too, though.
in a game?
Oh,
No.
let's see. Well,
Their
they
first
haven't.
game.
4-0
Their first game,
against
they won
Finland,
4-0.
Yeah.
Okay,
Goes
so
3-0
no, they have not scored more than
against
4 goals
Germany.
in
More
a
than
game.
4, no.
And then 3-2 lap. Yeah, no, that's nuts. And that's in the U.S. have no problem scoring goals, but the defense is a little shaky times. The goaltending has not been there, so that's going to be curious to see which one. If it's a low scoring game, like you say, then that probably favors Canada.
I think all these kids are going to be hyped up, and they're not going to be trying to make mistakes. And I think that's going to be some grind them down, hard defensive hockey.
Yeah, USA versus the world, as Ryan Leonard said. So I hope they feed off of the crowd, the negative energy, right, and kind of use that to their advantage. I would say with Russia being out of the tournament, the United States has always been kind of the bad guy now. They're the villain in the World Juniors. So I'm not sure if I love that or not. A part of me does. A part of me kind of misses Russia. But
I miss Russia so much.
yeah,
Like, I
plus
love
it's
Russia in this tournament would make it so much better.
Yeah,
well, because
no.
the Russians are like
Roman Katz are
they're
winning.
just-
Actually, it's Joel, never
they're
mind.
always scary. Like they're always just
Is
like
he an under 20?
I think he's 20, so yeah, he wouldn't even
So
be
he
there.
wouldn't be
Yeah,
on the
not
team.
bad. But yeah, I mean, they got so much talent. But yeah, this should be a fun game. I mean, I don't know much about being able to actually watch it because we got so much. Got the post game after that. I'm sure we got other stuff planned after the Winter Classic, but definitely catch the highlights and hopefully the U.S. can come away with a win.
Justin and I are going to be doing a post game show after the Winter Classic
That's right.
today too.
Yes, we will.
I might leave a couple minutes early depending on how lopsided the score is, one way or the other.
Maybe a league cameo depending on what happens.
Yeah, maybe.
oh yeah, we'll see. If there's something I need to get off my chest from work, I might have to dial in
Yeah.
from an alley.
Oh gosh.
Oh boy,
And yeah,
stay
just
safe out there.
just fuming in an alley on New Year's Eve. That's how I want to spend it. Working. Yeah.
Feels bad, man.
It'll be good. No, but if the Hawks win, I know I've been a little shit. If the Hawks win, it's day
It's gonna be
made.
a party, man. It's gonna be the New
Year
Year's Eve
made.
party of all
Yeah.
time. Holy jumping.
Going to Sluggers?
I
going
can't-
to Sluggers if they win?
I can't hit for shit. I was terrible.
You
at
guys should
baseball.
go to Sluggers.
Yeah.
I would if
That's
I
what
was
the party is tonight,
dude. If
apparently.
I was fucking not working, I would totally be trying to go to Sluggers.
Yeah, we'll see how I'm feeling a few hours from now. I might just have to book it. Who knows?
Yeah, I know.
Getting ripped by 8 p.m.
Oh, gosh.
on New Year's Eve.
I don't know.
This holiday always cracks me up because there's all this hype
We're
around.
gonna have champagne.
There's all this hype around 1 second, a 10-second countdown, then it's over. It's see you again next year. But apparently it's like the biggest social gathering, like drinking holiday of the year.
New
Probably.
Year's Eve is so overrated. I'm
Yeah,
going to say
I
it.
agree with that.
New Year's
actually.
Eve?
I agree.
Yeah.
With
I
that.
love it.
Once you reach
So
a certain
overrated.
age,
It
you
just-
stop celebrating it.
What?
It's-
I think that's dude
Earth
opposite.
makes full rotation around the sun, and humans go crazy, man. Like science.
It's just a party.
Science.
You just get you
It
just
is.
drink.
It is, but it's like
But you can do that any fucking weekend.
No, but not. No. You can drink whenever you want, obviously, but it's not like socially acceptable to have everybody getting lit. There's only a few days like that.
Yeah, I drink and I know things. You got the Tassos got the reference.
I don't know. I'm over the New Year's Eve thing. Like going out, Uber's 5 times more than it should be. It's not really safe. You got a lot of people drinking and driving out there.
The news
which
broadcasts
do
are
not
so
do.
cringe, too.
If you are listening to this, do not drink and get behind the wheel of
Yeah,
the car
no,
tonight,
no,
please.
no.
Holy
No.
crap!
No.
Like, don't do that.
No.
Don't ruin your life.
Be
Don't ruin
responsible.
somebody else's
Yeah,
life.
don't ruin my life.
Yeah.
Lee's life is what's most important here.
Thank you, Justin. Thank you.
I'm over New Year's Eve. But if the Hawks win tonight, we're all
Oh,
hitting
that
sluggers.
is the best
So,
holiday of all time, right? We'll have a blast, hopefully. But we'll see. It could go either way. I think this game's either going to be cinema or it's going to be ugly. There's no in between. There's no middle ground. Yeah.
Yeah, Rager said if the Hawks win this game, I wouldn't care if they lost games for the rest of the season. That is exactly true. That's my point. That's exactly how I feel the
Bedard's
game.
doing something in those games.
Yeah, I would take an electric. I would lose every single game for the rest of the season for an electric
That's
win
like
today.
the ideal scenario. We win the Winter Classic and get the first. Well, I mean, it's not guaranteed. We finish
Yeah.
last, but if
We
we
have a
did get-
25% chance.
we get the
at getting
first pick.
overall. Yeah,
Winter Classic win. That's a hell of a season right there in my book. Yeah.
absolutely.
All right, nothing else?
Shit.
I think that's all I got.
Wait,
Just-
did we do? Oh, we did. Never mind.
We did score predictions for the game.
sorry, sorry.
Yeah.
And
A lot of content.
You both have the United States winning today.
USA on top, baby.
USA. Narrowly edging Canada.
That's yeah.
I think. I mean,
You
I
are
don't
you
know.
are you are a Canadian asset. I've said it before and I'll say it again.
Yeah,
Big Maple Leafs guy.
I don't know. Look, I think if Canada loses today,
They're cooked.
yeah.
The Cameron's done.
It is. No, you're
I
right.
don't know
It
if
is
you
a
guys
must
remember.
win.
Do you guys remember when I think Finland started? Can you look this up, Raven, before we go? There was a year that Finland started the tournament 0-3, and they fired their coach at the World Juniors. Do you guys remember
Cameron's
that?
got to be on the hot seat. Man.
Like,
That'd be crazy.
if they lose today, like, and it's ugly, could you imagine if they just like fired their coach?
I haven't been. I'm obviously not as tapped into the World Juniors as you two are. What's at stake today, other than
Nothing.
obviously pride and it is like nobody's eliminated.
it's USA versus
No.
Canada.
Pending
Man. It's the
results.
biggest rivalry in hockey.
No.
man.
If I understand
Oh,
that.
it's preliminary
of
round.
course, I know
It's
that.
just seeding. It's just seeding for the battle
Okay.
rounds.
well,
yeah.
I guess technically first spot or top spot in the group is
That's
on the line
right.
tonight.
Yeah, I think they're tied with that right now. So whoever wins that takes that.
It was
Plays
2016.
Latvia, probably. Yeah.
Oh God, I'm not gonna.
You don't
tempt
need
his
to-
last name.
you don't
but
need to-
Yuka, I believe, is his first name. 3 assistant coaches were fired. They became the first defending gold medalist team to fall into relegation round in the history of the tournament. And they had
Raven's
to
going to
play
see the word
Latvia.
relegation in his nightmares.
I am. I just can't do it, guys.
Regulation.
So it was 2016. They fired their coach after starting 0-3.
Hawks are gonna get relegated from the NHL if they get blown out tonight, man.
Yeah, so I guess top spot in the group is on the line. Although, yeah. Top spot in the group's on the
Yeah,
line.
Kyle Davidson and Jamie Faulkner might get relegated if the Blackhawks get pumped today.
Oh, gosh.
Oh boy. Hope it doesn't come to that.
I wonder where our media credentials are going to be for the game.
Yeah, we're cooked.
Yeah, right.
We're on the ops list over there at Blackhawks.
I'm sorry. I do not want to be a front office apologist just to get a fucking Philip Kurashev interview.
With disrespect to Phil the Thrill.
I'm sorry. Philip Kurashev's been catching strays.
Oh,
From
he'll be enjoying this game from the press box tonight.
He'll be
like-
sitting with me in the bleachers today.
Yeah, shit.
Oh, if we'll find him, maybe we can party tonight.
Cool.
Imagine Philip Kurashev's in the bleachers.
That's gonna be the worst
They
feeling.
put
man.
him and Korchinski over there. They're just freezing. They're just getting wet with Tassos in the bleachers.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's raining.
Sus.
It's raining, guys.
Oh,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
I remember.
It better dry
that's
out
just the way
before
my
that.
mind
Yeah,
works.
holy cow.
It looks like it's kind of stopped a little bit.
The worst is like the snow that's rain. It just sticks to you. Like that's like.
Well,
then you
I
get
would rather
frost.
it just be snowing. I would rather it be 10 degrees colder in
Yep.
snow
Yeah.
than this bullshit.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
That's it.
Yeah. I got nothing to
Fun,
add to that.
fun show. We got a lot going on. Appreciate all the boys tapping in.
Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram at Chicago Hockey Radio. Tell a friend to do the same. If you are listening to us right now on audio platforms only, please leave a 5-star rating and review. We will be back tomorrow for another show, and we'll also have a post-game show tonight. So you will have no lack of Lee, Tassos, and Justin, and Raven this whole week. So
That's right.
Winter Classic vlog out next week. Yeah, see everybody later tonight.
Peace.
Hasta la vista.